DeWanna Bonner pinpoints detrimental issue holding back the Mercury. Injuries have been an issue for the Mercury all season long. Against the Dream, they finally had an almost complete roster available. Only Monique Akoa-Makani missed the game due to concussion protocol. Despite having Alyssa Thomas, Kahleah Copper, Satou Sabally, and DeWanna Bonner available, the Mercury suffered a 79-90 loss to an Atlanta Dream team missing Rhyne Howard. Bonner attributed the loss to chemistry issues, but was optimistic for the future. "Definitely a rhythm thing," Bonner said after the game. "Everything changes when you add pieces and pieces come back. Where you get your shot normally in the game before, you probably won't get that same shot. And just trying to figure out where you fit on this team. It's going to take us a little bit of time to gel, so just be patient with us. We're going to be okay." The Mercury's stars have spent little time on the court together. Considering the Mercury's 15-8 record, it's easy to forget that the team's stars have rarely been available at the same time. Copper missed the start of the season, playing her first game in mid-June. Thomas went down in late May and returned to the court shortly before Copper did. Sabally held down the fort while her two All-Star teammates were out, but then had to miss a handful of games earlier this month. Bonner only joined the team a few weeks ago after her Fever exit. She has suited up for 4 games so far. 3 of those games didn't feature Copper or Sabally. The Mercury's original Big Three of Thomas, Copper, and Sabally has only played 78 minutes together so far this season, according to the WNBA's lineup stats. Phoenix's matchup against Atlanta marked the first time Thomas, Copper, Sabally, and Bonner all shared the floor together. With that much inconsistency, there are bound to be some chemistry and rhythm issues, especially against a strong team like the Atlanta Dream. Unfortunately, the Mercury have another tough game coming up against the New York Liberty. The Washington Mystics and Indiana Fever also shouldn't be underestimated. Phoenix doesn't have a ton of time left to build chemistry. The first half of the season is already over. Phoenix has 21 games left in the regular season, including several tough matchups against New York, Atlanta, Seattle, and Las Vegas. That is not a ton of time to build chemistry before the playoffs. However, the Mercury still have a few advantages on their side. First of all, they are already in a great position for the playoffs with the 3rd best record in the league. Secondly, most of the supporting cast has been consistently available and knows how to play together. Moreover, Bonner and Thomas played together in Connecticut for several seasons. So Bonner only needs to build better chemistry with 2 of the Mercury's Big Three.
So the Phoenix Mercury had a rough shooting overall in the night, especially with the first quarter. I'm just curious to know how do you guys take accountability going forward?
Definitely. Just got to get in the gym, get in a rhythm, shoot more. But we're gonna be okay. I think just getting everybody back and had only maybe 1 or 2 practice with everybody in there. So of course it's gonna be like rhythm issues, but at the same time we have to take a little bit of accountability on the defensive end. No matter who's in, we could play a little bit better defense than we did today. But credit Atlanta for going at us very hard. But we just gotta get back in the gym, watch some video, and work on it.
DeWanna, when the game gets emotional like that on both sides, I'm just curious for you, as someone that is a very passionate player, how do you not let those emotions overtake you?
I think we got to do a better job at that and just control what we can control and kind of channel our energy to something different in the game, like emotions, that's just a part of the game, but we can't let it affect, either side of the ball, whether that's offense or defense. So just figuring out how we can channel that into being something that's beneficial to us and not hurting us in the end of the game.
Defensively, it felt like y'all maybe had more struggles at the point
it's rough
of
out
attack.
there.
Feel like y'all had more struggles at the point of attack
Definitely.
than any other game that you've been in so far.
Yeah.
What did you kind of see there from your perspective?
Yeah, they just took it at us for sure. Coming off the screens, I think we got to do a better job of fighting over and being up and playing people's tendencies. But I just got to go back and watch the video and clean some things up defensively, because everybody in this league is very, very good, and any given night can, like Gray had 28, and she played very good for her team. But we got to figure out ways to slow people down and slow different guards down, slow different posts down, and we did not do a good job of that. So going back and watch the video and seeing how we can fix it and be better.
Well, you mentioned potential rhythm issues. Did it feel like there was kind of a lack of flow offensively?
Definitely. I think won't blame that on our shooting night or our defensive effort, but definitely a rhythm thing, and people trying to figure out, everything's changed when you add pieces and pieces come back where you get your shots. Normally the game before, you probably won't get that same shot, and just trying to figure out where you fit on this team, and it's going to take us a little bit of time to gel, so just be patient with us. We're going to be okay.
Satou, y'all have gotten kind of used to playing depleted this year. This game, most of the core was back. Was this, do you think, kind of a product of just kind of still figuring out how to play with each other?
Well, the beauty of basketball is it's a team sport, so I think regardless of whether people are out or not, we just have to show up right. And I think we've been doing that. Today was just not us, and we need to do better.
Satou, you teammates with Alyssa there for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What have you seen in terms of her growth and development having a career year this year?
Yeah, Alyssa, kudos to her. She played amazing today. She's been hitting her threes and making tough shots, so just a intelligent player that really, down to the wire, really killed us today.
DeWanna.
Yeah, there were a lot of reunions for the game, obviously, and during the game, you and AT with Brianna, of course, individual warm-ups, and then there was, of course, Penny and DT on the sidelines there, on the court side. How do you assess getting that distraction out of the way and trying to win a basketball game and with everything that you're trying to do to get back in the rhythm as you're talking about?
Yeah, I don't think I see it as a distraction, not for me personally. Of course, Breezy, we've been playing with her for a lot of years, and it was good to see her. But it was BG's, welcome home night, so that was huge. But it's an honor to have Dee and Penny come back and see us play, and we always want to try to put on a good show because, we wouldn't be here without them. So I don't know if it's a distraction, but at the same time, I feel like it's a little bit motivation for me and everybody. This is something they built, and we're just trying to continue it on, continue the legacy.
I have a question for both of you, especially with the 5-game road trip in the East Coast coming up. I'm just curious to know, how do you guys take accountability, especially after nights like this?
We'll prepare just like every other game. We'll be better, and I'm excited to get on the road. We're all together for the first time, and I think we're just continuing to get better. That's what we'll do.
We're gonna grab DeWanna.
Good night, y'all.
See ya.
All yours. Go ahead, guys.
Satou, it felt like today the offense was a little bit slower in the half court. I know you weren't getting as many stops as you usually would, but did you see anything else outside of just kind of taking the ball out the net that slows your offense down?
Defense, that's where it started. Our offense can't influence our defense, and it probably really did in the first quarter. And coach spoke to us. I feel like we just need to get more touches, more passes. We seemed a little rusty, but I'm not worried about that.
Satou, as Ka gets more and more comfortable and gets her rhythm back coming off of the injuries, just where do you already see her most impacting this version of the team as you guys all hopefully kind of get back to full strength?
Yeah, I love Ka. Her leadership, I wasn't that familiar with her before, but her leadership is just tremendous. So her aura too, she's just so determined to make the right play and can really go downhill. So she just really puts a lot of pressure on the inside. And I think that's her biggest strength. But besides that, I'm just really inspired by her leadership, and you can tell that's what's happening on the court. And I think the more she gets comfortable, the better she will be too.
With Monique not out there tonight, how much an impact do you think that had, especially in the first half?
Mo is super important to us, defensively, offensively, and I think that it shows how much we need her. We had Lexi jumping back in. She was also, just getting her win back, and I think she will continue to do a great job, but we just want Mo to be healthy and obviously be with us because, yeah, she's definitely a missing piece.
With the lineup changing as much as it does, whether it's injuries or the coach's decision, etc., does it ever frustrate you sometimes that there's not a set specific lineup for a set specific situation?
Not at all. I think in the pros you just have to be adaptable, and I think that is really what makes our team so unique. We have a system where everyone can play 1 through 5, and that's a benefit to us. But like I said, other teams have had these journeys already with each other, and we're still continuing to build that. So game by game we'll learn, and we'll do better. But yeah, obviously, we just want everyone to be healthy and everyone to be on board so we can get that routine and rhythm for everyone. But I'm sure we will get that.
We'll do one more.
How did you feel physically coming back from the ankle injury tonight?
I feel great. Yep, just got my first win back.